Hello, I'm Audio. This is my glorious channel. This is Daibanchou, and I'm advancing on the Nightmare Eyes still, probably. I mean, unless something horrible happens. I don't actually know what this scene is, so I'll just let it go. But also with the Nightmare Eyes, I mentioned it, I think when I chose Kunagi's route. She's got a lot of unique interactions with them. And Senna has them all with the NPI, and I know that I've mentioned that several times, but those unique interactions will start showing up soon. So, you know, Kunagi will go do her own thing, and you will kind of lose her as a unit for a series of events. It's not a long time or anything, and it's, you know, not like it cripples you, but you will lose her as a unit for a little bit. I guess, you know, they tell you, that they don't, like, keep it a secret or anything. And, you know, it's not like you'd have to be fighting a big battle with the NPI while she's gone, you know. You're going to be able to resolve the issue like that. You're going to be able to do it right away. Again, though, I'll just wait for when it happens. Yeah. Gosh, I feel out of it. Like, it's been a little while since I've done some of these things, so I don't even remember exactly what I have to do to make Daigo become Devil Daigo, which is not good. I should know that. But, you know, I've got this great instinct, so I think I'll be able to figure it out immediately. When I say that I don't know, but I've done it in the past, it means that I need to try, like, 2 things, you know? Because I know that it's possible, I just haven't actually, you know, whatever the hell. Alright, so there's another guy. Release, get 70 BP, cool job. And as far as I know, the same people always yield the same BP. You know, like, all those people in bear costumes will give 70. That'll never change. Oh my god, some places order is declining. Kudo, you're just not doing your job. So now I have to pay for it. Jeez. Jeez, Kudo. Alright. The hunted girl, yeah, not doing that. You don't actually have to do this. The hunted girl, it basically, I think Roga goes and talks to Kaguya, and they mark it with a star, but you don't need to do this to recruit her. You can recruit her after you take over the Nightmare Eyes. Instead, I'll be doing Rumor of the Mysterious Girl, and that is the first step in unlocking Shion. So, we'll go with that. And I don't think this one's a longer dialogue sequence, but some of the other ones, like, when Rogue is trying to find things out, those dialogue sequences aren't long. But when it's, like, explaining stuff from Shion's perspective, those scenes are a little longer, and they mean a lot, you know? They're not like the ones with the Nightmare Eyes where it's like, oh, we drink blood, we're hedonistic, we're bad guys. Do you get it yet? We're bad guys. It's like, you know, it's explaining to you why Shion exists, why she acts the way she does, and why she's so cool, you know? I mean, I guess it basically does that with the Nightmare Eyes too, but, you know, they're less interesting because they're so one-dimensional. So, that's the explanation. And yes, I know I still need to capture one of these schoolgirls for Van Dane's arm or whatever the fuck she has. I don't even know how she has it. I like to imagine that Van Dane is huge. I don't know how she's carrying around his arm. I don't know why she has his arm. But one of them do. I think it's his arm, you know? He's missing, like, legs or an arm. He's missing 3 parts. That's why you need to interrogate the people. And they either tell you where to get it, or they give it to you directly. Again, I've not recruited him, so I don't remember the specifics about the dialogue. But, you know, either way, you've got to wonder a little bit. Yeah. But they're talking about, I think they're talking about Shion's father, more or less. And Shion's father is related to Kibito. You know, they're brothers. So Kibito is Shion's uncle, which is a very cool family connection that I like, you know. I haven't done a very good job at hiding spoilers in this playthrough. I don't know if that pisses anyone off, but, you know, it's what's done is done, so I can't go back and fix it. I kind of wish that I had been a little more quiet about spoilers though throughout the game, but it's too late for that now. So that's how that is. And of course you don't know who Shion is. If you didn't take Shinjuku, you didn't see her at all there. You know, it's not like it makes the story better if you did see her in Shinjuku. Well, I think it does, but it's not required to have seen her in Shinjuku or anything like that. So, and yeah, I'm deciding who I'm going to speak to because I still don't know. I guess Mario, he's the lowest. Or he was getting to be one of the lowest, so. And with the money I got from the interrogation, I'll probably pay for his loyalty to spring back. I want to use the Hawaiian vacation ticket probably after the Nightmare Eyes is finished. He could hold off until then. I don't need to pay him. Yeah, I'll wait until the Nightmare Eyes is finished for that. You know, it's like a minimum thing. That was probably a repeat. My bad. I'll remember that for Mario in the future. But Mario's done there. And oh, I don't remember if I need to keep Daigo there or not. He'll stay. Might have to go into the ice. No, Daigo gets lost in the ice dungeon, and I have to go into the ice dungeon to like floor 10 or something and save him. That's what I have to do, and it works out fine. Yoki's great against Daimon, so you know, utilize that. Ren will go there too. Heita will actually move up into Aomori, just as like a defense thing with Cleo. And I guess that's okay. I know income is coming up soon as well, and I'm not like paying attention to anything. But I need to start putting people who aren't bad there. So Kendo will go there, and Kyudo will go there. That green fucker will go there. I'm gonna leave Roga and go there again too. I don't know if I actually need to do that, but I'm not gonna be fighting with Roga right now anyway. So it doesn't matter, yeah. It'll work out. Cool. And it looks like I'm gonna be in this territory for a while. This fucker's here. Awesome. Tomoka leveled up, so now she's got enough strength to one-shot those guys. So that's very helpful. You know, I don't have very many long-range units. So, and she talks about Blitzkrieg, but you know, that's well known as like a German thing, and let me discuss that in a second. This Shomon guy, he will always resurrect every time you kill him here, and you just kind of have to deal with it. So, you know, he's strong and he's a mid-range unit, so naturally I'm going to do this to him. And not deal with him because I don't want to deal with him. Kunagi should be fine here. But the Blitzkrieg thing I was talking about, the PGG is not a reference to Germany. It's not a reference to like that tactic either, you know. They don't use Blitzkrieg really heavily in this game. In fact, the only time they really mention it is when Tomoka says it in combat. Lastly, I guess, Sekigahara, that territory on the map would have been blitzkrieged, if you want to call it that. I mean, yeah, it's really not important. That's Snowman. Okay, I know he's hard to see, and I didn't even notice him until I was, you know, not reading the text. But in the picture back there next to the radar dish, there's a snowman with a red hat. Is that the snowman from Mario? I have no idea. I've seen it before though, and it wasn't in this game. It wasn't in an Alisoft game when I first saw it. Yeah, but you know, aside from the snowman, there's a huge zombie guy tearing apart a young girl and eating her. That's kind of important, but he gets to fully regenerate when he gets enough blood, and he, like I said, he just keeps doing that. So this territory will never be totally undefended. He will at least always be here, and you've got to deal with it. He still gives XP though, so it's not like it matters. Yeah, I don't know if he attacks either. I don't remember, so we'll see. And yeah, so back to these guys. But it's more interesting when Pram's here. To be honest. Typically, well, I don't know, maybe it was like an older issue with me. People know what Toho is, a lot of people do, and I used to look at that and be like, little girls with superpowers doing shit. Guys, Japan, you know, like, really little girls and really little boys, I can't get a epic feeling from them doing cool things. Like the Dragon Ball series was a little different because it was kind of funny, you know, but you look at Toho and you look at a lot of the things, a lot of the fan creations for Toho, which is basically what the universe has been made out of, and it's like, some of it's really serious, and I still think that that's kind of funny, but I don't think it's as funny as I did before. And you know, people like Pram as well, you know, it's still funny. Like, you know, he's very old. Pram is very old. He just has like a boy's body. And it's that way with Toho's and whatever the hell too, but it's still like a hilarious idea, and it's still not one that I can take really seriously. I can just kind of appreciate that people like it, you know? Like Camilla, on the other hand, I can take her really seriously because she's an adult. It's harder when they're younger for me, anyway. But, this is the H scene, and I will tell you right now that Camilla is drawn pretty well. So, that's that. Pram's not really in it. You can't see him at all. So, there's that. And I kind of want to, like, I'm curious about the voice actors for these games. I want to know if they were done by, like, actual voice actors. Like, hey, I'm a voice actor. This is what I do for a living. I speak. You can use my voice. Or were they done by, like, people, you know, the voice actors may have been within Alisoft, but when I say people within Alisoft, I mean, like, the writers, the music composers. Did they just kind of contribute to some of the voices here? Because, you know, a lot of the voices aren't fully done. They're just little bits, little one-liners that characters offer. And, you know, the H scenes for women, which, you know, frankly, it wouldn't be hard for a woman to do an H scene. I don't think, anyway. I mean, let me know if I'm wrong, but I don't think it would be very hard for one to do that. Yeah. But I mean, I have to assume that at least some of the characters in these games, mostly all of the Alisoft games with these one-liners, were done by the artists and things, just because it was free, you know, they could do it for free, so they did. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I guess Shomon attacks you as well, which, you know, that's whatever. And again, I'm just in like a shitty situation with this entirely. As Tomoki, oh, he's got a 70 counter rate. Oh my god. Do you have any idea how badly I winced in real life when I realized that? Like, I didn't look at that. I didn't look that his counter rate was tremendous. And he wouldn't have one-shot her, but it's just so... You know, that's... If anybody dies in this playthrough, it's going to be because of shit like that, because I just don't take the extra 2 seconds to look at it. I just don't do it. I don't know why. It's always like that for me, though. This scene might be the same. If the girl shows up, yeah, fuck it. You know what's happening. You don't need to see it. He just does the same shit. And I'm being attacked by these people again. That's beautiful. Yeah. Oh god, I didn't really look into it enough. This is so awful. This is so awful. It's gonna be the other guy. It's not gonna be Daimon, so. You know, because he's wounded, so I know that it's not gonna be him. But Ren's gonna get hurt badly, and now Yoki's gonna have to do this. Which, you know, that's fine. That's why I brought her here, was for that. So. because she's so excellent at dealing with those kinds of units. But I'm getting to this point in the game, I don't know if you've noticed it, but I'm starting to like spread my units really thin because I'm starting to get more territories, and people like Kyudo and Kendo are actually kind of, you know, backlogged on older territories right now because I have things set up for them. You know, I have Kendo in the territory that Bats will attack me on earlier than I need to have her there, but I just did it anyway. And Kyudo is no longer a defensive unit, she's kind of like an income law unit, and that's mostly an improvision. I don't intend to keep her that way, but it's kind of that way. So, but yeah, that scene was, you know, the first one with Shion, and after you trigger the first one, all of her scenes will happen on their own. You don't actually have to, you know, trigger any more of them, I don't think. So, well then, I'll see you in the next part.